Khell is the traditional folk play of Goa. It is, nobody knows who has created it, who has started it. It has come from tradition to tradition, from one generation to another generation.
तो लिटरेचर वायज जर तो कितें चोवपाक गेल्यार तुका तो कांय मेळपाना आतांच्या बाद जर तो तूं बूक सोदूंक भोंवलो कांयच मेळपाना फेळांक कांयच मेळपाना तो कित्याक तेणें बरोवन केन्ना दवरना कित्याक हांव सांगता ते भाशेन ते माडांचे चोडटा आसतना कांतार गुट्टाले सकयल देंवता म्हळ्यार कांतार रेडी जाताले कितें पार्टी तशें तेंगेली वयता वयता फी करीत वयता आसतना ते पार्टी करताले पूण मोस्टली आमगेल्या सोसायटीचेर बेस्ड जे लोक कशें करून रावता समाज कसो चलता त्या टायमार कशें करून चलतालें हें तेजेरच आनी म्हाका दिसता तें इट हॅज कम तूं चड करून जागोरांतल्यान सावन हें मेळाव जावन हें जालां.
Kant means small songs which are related to the story of that Khell, of the story on which the Khell is based. And the comedy which was there used to be comedy also, and that also was a part and parcel of the storyline. So it was a compact 45 minutes in which you had a story. The comedy was linked to the story, laughter was coming out from the story itself, and there were cantus, small songs, which were related to the story of the play.
जेन्ना इंत्रूज जातालो ताका आमी आतां कार्नवाल म्हणटा आनी ह्या कार्नवालाच्या टायमार हे फेळ भरपूर जाताले आनी लोक कितें करतालो हे फेळ मिस्त्री म्हणून आसताले आनी ते शिकयताले जाय जाणांक घेताले आनी आपणाक एक पंगड करताले आनी हे फेळ करताले आनी हे फेळ बेसिकली झुमणीचेर नाचयताले झुमणीर नाचप आनी मांडार टू मांडार व्हरप ना कोणा घरांनी जर तो मागलो लायक भाडकार बी आसले त्या टायमार ते मागताले आपणागे देरान नाचय कितें तेन्ना ते देरान वचोन नाचताले सो हे भाशेन ते फेळ जाताले आतां ते कितें जाताले हे फेळ जाता आसतना हे वाजोयत येताले पयलीं जमणी वयल्यान तेज बरोबर सगळो लोकूय पुंजत येतालो ह्या गांवां सावन त्या वाड्यार सावन त्या वाड्यार सावन त्या माडार सावन त्या माडार आनी त्या घरान सावन त्या घरांनी आनी ते एकठांय जाताले एक कडेक आनी सोर भोंवतणी लोक रावतालो आनी फेळाक तेन्ना तो तेजेर थिंगा फेळ करताले आनी तातूंत एक जर तूं एक 2 पार्ट्यो 3 पार्ट्यो जाताल्यो बारीक बारीकश्यो पार्ट्यो त्यो प्लीज
तूं सोरो गेला साणी हे तुजेर हांवें थापट मारला ते तुजे मम्मीचें मारून आसलें जाणा जावं हांव धाडटा ते पयशे क्रुसाक मोडटा काय म्हणून
तूं हे म्हज्या पुताचेर थापट मारले पुलीस कंप्लेन करून काय ना कितें तुका दाखयलें.
In the 1950s, there was one Khell writer and producer, he was a musician, Anton Morais. He was from Salsette. Now, one day he thought, now the Khell was always acted on the ground, but he thought to have the same Khell but on a stage. So he made a stage, and whatever that they were doing about the Khell on the ground, they perform it on the stage, and therefore they started calling it Khell tiatr, because prior to that tiatr was already there on the stage, on the tiatr stage. So they started calling it a Khell tiatr. A Khell normally is of 40 to 45 minutes. So it was not making 3 hours or 2 hours. So what they started to act 2 plays. One play, one Khell before the interval of 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and another Khell means totally separate story in the second half. So they called it Khell tiatr. So, beginning of the Khell tiatr, they always had two plays. Then there was one person, one very popular artist called Rosario Rodriguez.
त्या तियात्रा फेळांक सुदारप जर ताळ्ळें एक डिफरंट टायप ऑफ करपाक गेलो तो रोजार रोड्रिगेसान केलें. पयलीं सर तेणें बंद केलें कितें पड्डे सोडयता आसतना पयलीं पिल्लूक मारताले पिर्र करून. सो मागीर तें पिल्ल मारलें पड्डो वयतालो कळ्ळें न्हू. सो तेणें कितें केलें तें बंद केलें. तेणें स्टार्ट केलें टॉर्च मारून दाखोवपाक. टेक्को टॉर्च मारलो पड्डे देंवता चडटा ते भाशेन टॉर्चाचेर केलें. सो तें एक चेंज केलो तेणें. सिन्स दाखोवपाक लागलो तो जायते सीन दाखयले तेणें खूब डिफरंट सीन्स दाखोवपाक ज्यो केन्ना फेळां करूंक मेळना आसल्यो जो जरी तो जमनीचेर आसलो जाल्यार तें करूंक मेळचें नासलें तांकां कित्याक तांकां कांय आसना बॅकग्रावंड बी कांय ना. सो स्टेजीर पात्रांव मातशें तांकां करूंक मेळ्ळें. न्यू टॅक्नोलॉजी उजार करूंक मेळ्ळी लायट्स उजार करूंक मेळ्ळी.
So, he felt that instead of saying Khell tiatr, instead of having two plays, we will have only one play. From beginning, then between there is an interval to the end, just like a film or just like a Sangeet Natak. And he called it non-stop drama.
Samen Karayetamun Tuen makakitya kasangokana
तुका सोडचो ना बायलेचे वायट खोबराक लागून.
एकू कडेन जायनासलो पार्टी 10 कडेन 12 कडेन पार्टी करप हिंग म्हणल्यार ते मुखार गेले मांडार म्हणजे कंपल्सरी आसलें. हें मांड म्हणल्यार तें सामकें कंपल्सरी आसलें ती करपाकूच जाय आसलो. सो हें कंपल्शन अशें मॅन्डेटरी तुवें वचून करपाक जाय. पूण दुसरी घरांनी बिरांनी कोण मागताय थिंगा वचपाचें.
आतां हांव कितको लोकां रडयताच म्हणजे हेजे वाद
लोक रडो न्हय
तांची दाखोवनात ना म्हणून.
In the folk play, in the folk form of Khell, there was never an electronic instrument. There used to be a drum, a traditional drum. There used to be one saxophone, one trumpet, and there used to be another instrument which is no more existing now, more or less like a guitar, but it was a not guitar, which was known as banjo. So, these were the instruments. Now, what these people do that in order to blowing instrument, people are very less nowadays in Goa. So, they make use of the keyboard. It was a lot of vulgarity, criticism being depicted to Khell. So, that is the reason people stopped patronizing, because it was beyond this. They could not take their children, this and that, all sorts of, in order to create laughter, vulgarity, all that thing was there. And that time they were in search of a better entertainment, and therefore how tiatr came into existence.
Tiatr has something unique to offer to Goans. It's something that talks to them directly in their own language, literally their own language, right? Which maybe other forms can't, right? And this sort of migrates to other forms also.